Hey everybody, this is Dry Fly Rye from the Get Up and Grow channel, and I am a huge failure. Alright, so maybe I'm not a huge failure, but I did manage to kill 2 of my pepper plants. Yep, that's right. Not looking so hot. I had my tray of peppers on a heat mat, and the 3 middle pots in that tray I think got a little too warm, and they dried out quicker than the others, and it was a whole 2 days that I did not check on them, and that's what happened. And I did mention there was 3 of them. However, I gave them all water anyways. I said, what the heck? And one of them actually bounced back. It didn't look this bad because it was a couple days ago, but it looked pretty bad. And I didn't think any of them were going to come back, but actually one managed to come back. And it's right behind me over here. Take a look. Alright, so here are my pepper plants. Well, most of my pepper plants, these back here. Those are some eggplants. There's some eggplants here. And I got some more peppers over there. But anyways, these are my peppers. And it was this row right here. These 3, 1, 2, 3, were sitting on a heat mat. And this one right here, believe it or not, looked very similar to that other plant I just showed you. And he, or she, I don't know, are they boys or are they girls, bounced back just fine. As healthy as can be, nice and perky. Say hi, little pepper. Hi, little pepper plant. Isn't that amazing? So, I got one of them back, so now it's just 2 out of the 5 I had, because that's one variety, this is another variety, so of that variety, 2 out of the 5 are no longer, unfortunately. But I started them, started 2 more anyways, they'll just be a little bit behind, and if they're too far behind, I will just buy some more at the nursery, I guess, swallow my pride. While we're over here, check out these. These are broccoli. I think they're broccoli. Am I right? Yes, they are. They are nice and healthy and beautiful. So they're doing really good. Here's some more peppers. There's a jalapeno, habanero. It's a sweet pickle. Oh, just more peppers and peppers. Italian frying pepper. So that's my bottom. Alright, while we're down here, let's check out what else is growing on these shelves. Let's take a look behind me, and then I'll show you down there. These are all of the onions. I moved them up to this shelf here because I needed space under Big Mama for the tomatoes, because the tomatoes very quickly outgrew the shelf before I could raise the lights any higher. So the onions are sitting up here for now. And over here I got some herbs, marjoram. I think I suffered a little bit of damping off in that one. That didn't make it. And this basil here. I love basil. One of them failed also, I think, to damping off. But let's take this one out for 1 second. Oh my god, I love that smell. Tiny little basil plant, still smells just like basil. How can you not love the smell of fresh basil? So good. Alright, now let's take a look behind me here, see what's going on under Big Mama. Alright, here's the happenings under the big light. You can see there's a lot going on here. Let's go take a closer look. Romaine lettuces. Still getting bigger. I can't believe they're still doing this good in the pots. And those things, by the way, I've let them get pretty dry, and they will droop. So they look so sad and horrible. But you give them a little bit of water, they perk right back up. These I'm going to put out in the greenhouse real soon, actually. And over here we got some spinach that we've been growing all along. It doesn't seem to get much bigger, but It's still alive and healthy. I'm going to put that out in the greenhouse. See if maybe they just need to get out of these pots. In between there, we got the tomatoes that we started a long time ago. Look at that color purple. Isn't that just cool? They don't seem to really be getting much bigger. I think they're, I think they're too big for these pots. They need a bigger home. This was something that when I thinned out my tomatoes, I decided to save a few of the thinnings to give to someone. Next to all that, we got all the celery. Celery is looking awesome. Again, that's going to be going out in the greenhouse pretty soon. Next couple weeks or so, probably next week. And over here is the cabbage, Brussels sprouts. These are Brussels sprouts, 3 of those. We got a red cabbage and a green cabbage. And this little guy's a little behind. I don't know what his deal is. And then some lacinato kale. So all this, hopefully, it's going to be going outside pretty soon. I'm going to start hardening them off real soon, actually. And then on the other side of those is all the tomatoes. You can see the tomatoes are getting big. They need to be potted up so I can bury those stems a little bit. And actually, the tomatoes here in this front row, they shot up real quick. It was making me nervous. So what I did when they were a little bit smaller is I pulled them out. It scared me to death, but I pulled them out, dug the hole a little deeper, and stuck them back down all the way up to the first leaves there. And they suffered a little bit of shock the first day or two, but they all bounced back nicely. This whole row I did that too. And they all perked back up after a couple days of shock. But you can see that middle row that I didn't do that to. They're getting a little tall. So they need to be repotted. Same thing with that guy over there. What's he doing? They need to be repotted. Bury the stems so they're a little bit shorter. And yeah, that's how they're doing. And then there's some cilantro over there too. I had some extra slots in the tray. And yeah, that's everything we got growing. So yeah, that's everything we got growing down here, with the exception of that little black tray up there, where I am starting all the summer squash, the melons, those 2 peppers that I lost. I'm starting 2 more of those. What the heck else was there? Yeah, I forget. There was something else. Let's grab the sheet. Got my chart. Oh, lettuces. That's what they were. Some romaine and iceberg lettuce. Had a little brain fart there. It kind of sounded like this. So yeah, that's everything that's growing down in the basement. Outside I did some stuff. I got all the beds leveled off. Finished some of them. There's still a couple that are incomplete. That are going to be a bit of a nightmare, I think. I also planted a couple apple trees, some blueberries, raspberries, grapes. So, let's go take a jump outside and we'll check those out, alright? Let's go. Well, I lied to you. We're not going to go outside today, because you know what? It sucks outside today. We actually had some sleet and freezing rain, and it's just like winter does not want to give up on us. Yeah. So I'm going to wait until it's a little bit nicer to bring you guys outside and show you what I've been doing. So I guess we're going to call this the end of the video. Until I get back out here, I encourage you, get up and grow. Okay, bye guys.